A group of mothers scared about the levels of knife crime in London have organised a silent march in Camden this evening. There's been a number of fatal stabbings there in the last few months. In February, in the space of just a few hours, 17-year-old Abdikarim Hassan and Sadiq Adam, who was 20, both lost their lives. Well, Ria Chatterjee is at the march this evening. And Ria, this community really desperate to highlight just how bad the violence has got there.
Well, many of the marchers here at the moment are sharing their short stories and their experiences. That's young people, teenagers, and the bereaved, of course, people who have been affected by knife crime. As you say, a group of women, worried mothers, organised this march. They told me that they know that knife crime is a complex issue, that one march won't fix it, but they feel that coming together, working together, is the first step towards some kind of change.
You don't really know who to trust anymore. It's like that feeling of, yeah, you're my friend, but I still don't know what you're capable of.
Nino and Kai look out for each other. At just 13 and 14 years old, they reminisce about easier times.
It's not safe anymore to hang around. Back in the day, you could hang around as long as you want, and you could go play football and nothing will happen. But now you just have to go straight home because you don't know what's out there.
So Nino stays in mostly and away from his phone.
I don't have social media. On Snapchat, you can say something bad to a person that you don't even know, and that's why they'll come for you.
I am 11 and I am scared to go outside without my sister or my mum.
Shakur is worried about the transition from primary to secondary school.
It's kind of hard to make friends because you don't know what they're gonna do, and if they have a fight and then they actually bring a knife, so you don't really know what's gonna happen.
Which is why the community is coming together to take action. Is a march enough? What more needs to be done?
Investment. So austerity bites our community. We've seen our services closed down over the last 7 years. We've seen police numbers cut down. These are problems that have been building for years. This is not something that young people have invented themselves. They have grown up in this society and now they're getting involved in this behaviour, and we really do need to work with experts to find out why. Kai and Nino are your sons. They've been talking about how scared they are. Do you think that's something that's been put into their heads, or is it a reflection of their reality at the moment?
It's an actual reflection of their lives at the moment. It's happened on my actual estate. There's been shootings running through. We've heard them and all watched it happening. What they have to discuss is not what you should have to discuss or think about as a child.
It's getting to the point where friends come before family, so they will take someone's life and then not think about how their mum feels.
It's bad what's happening. It's just...
You have a choice. That's the message local campaigners want to send to young people. Now, as well as families affected by knife crime, local councillors are here, and the MP for Holborn and St Pancras, Keir Starmer. We caught up with him a little earlier and asked him about what plans have been formed at the many council and community meetings that have happened in the area recently.
In the longer term, we've got a task force that's there to make sure that things change going forward. Looking at what's happening in schools, what's happening in our youth clubs, what the facilities are for younger people, trying to get in to talk to them and to have a real conversation. So the task force is there to get to the bottom of how Camden can actually change what's going on, because that's what all our communities want.
So lots of talking at the moment, lots of conversations that people in the community hope will lead to some kind of action.
Well, let's hope so. Ria Chatterjee, many thanks.